We've got AI automating tasks, rapid innovation cycles, stakeholder expectations that are flying through the roof. The old definition of success, it's dead. So PMI spent a year asking different questions. What does project success actually mean? And here's what they found out. Successful projects deliver value that is worth the effort and expense that was put into it. So it's not just about execution anymore. It's about taking the old way of thinking of, did we deliver on time, on scope, and on budget? And applying the new way of thinking of, did our customers, our stakeholders, our executives, our communities, did they feel the value of what our project did and completed? Was it worth it at the end of the day? This is a paradigm shift. It requires us to think differently as project managers, not just about what we deliver, but how it's perceived overall. Execution excellence, that's project management success. We still need that. But delivering perceived value, that is project success. And that is what M.O.R.E, more, is all about. So for those who have not seen this document right here, MORE stands for manage perceptions, own success, relentlessly reassess, and expand perspective. So let's break down each one of these different areas of MORE. Starting with manage perceptions. Success isn't just what you deliver. It's what your stakeholders perceive. For a project to be successful, key stakeholders need to see that the value outweighs the actual investment. Think about it this way. You finish a project 2 weeks early. Technically, that's a great success. But if your stakeholders don't understand the strategic value of what you delivered, was it really successful? Your job is to actively manage how customers, executives, teams view the project value throughout the entire life cycle of the project, not just what happens at the end when you deliver it. Next, we have O, own success. And this is a big one because now we're moving beyond executed what I was told. It's taking accountability for the entire breadth of the value delivery of the entire project. You're not just hitting milestones. You're ensuring tangible and perceived value while minimizing the waste overall. So if you see scope creep that won't add value, you speak up. If you see an opportunity to deliver more value within the constraints of your project, you own it. You grab it and you own that. And here's the kicker with this. 69% of stakeholders say they expect project managers to own more and lead towards success. So they're not asking you to stay in your lane. They're asking you to drive the project towards delivering value. Then we have the R, relentlessly reassess. Change is inevitable in our projects. It's ongoing. Market shifts, priorities change, technology is going to evolve. Stakeholders need to shift. Their minds are going to change about something. Your project in turn needs to adapt. This means continuously reassessing value perception with your stakeholders and adjusting plans based on what matters right now, not what matters 6 months ago when you kicked off the project. And the research shows this clearly. When projects face the risk of failure, more aligned interventions worked better than execution-only fixes. And then last, we have E, expand your perspective. Projects don't exist in a vacuum. You need to ask, how does this fit into our enterprise-level goals? What is the broader business objectives? What's the impact on the world? Think beyond just your project boundaries. Consider the organizational impacts, societal impacts, the environmental impacts of what you are actually doing. And expanding your perspective isn't just a nice to have. It is what is going to drive success later in your project.